Service over, 12-11. Thirteen, 11. Fourteen, 11.
Ladies and gentlemen, on court 1, Team Thai Badminton Indonesia and Singapore. Umpire, Wong Jianxi, Malaysia.
Service
Service judge,
14.
Tommy Oscariano, Indonesia. Men's double. Indonesia, represented by Angga Pratama, Agung Saputra. Singapore,
13,
represented
14.
by D.B.Chrisnanta, Zhao, Jiang, Terry. Code 1.
All. Four. Service over, 15-14.
Okay, our final matchup then, Indonesia versus Singapore, is a men's doubles encounter. Lots of frenetic activity guaranteed in this one. And here we have R.A.Saputro and A.Pratama, A.Saputro. Agung is king, isn't it?
Agung is King's Raja.
What's Agung?
Agung is it's a mountain. It's a
Oh
very strong
yeah,
person.
of course, in
Yeah,
Bali. That's right. Yeah.
Exactly.
Ah, right.
So it's all about being a strong person.
Okay.
It's a mountain.
Well, he's certainly a big boy.
Yeah, he is. Yes.
Pratama is with his back to us.
Pratama is the first child usually.
Okay.
Yes.
Angga Pratama and Saputro, but they are really experienced. Number 16 in the world rankings, and they'll certainly, again, be favourites for this. But as we know before, there's Wong Yiqi of Malaysia, and what's that? Tommy Oscarano. Oscarino.
Yes.
He's the service judge. So officials are in place. We're almost ready to go. Little warm up. And the interesting thing from Singapore perspective is that they've changed around a little bit once again. We had Liu Yi, who moved over from mixed doubles to play, from doubles to play in the mixed doubles, and that reversed it around with Terry Yeo and Chrisnanta.
Yes.
And that was that's interesting because Chrisnanta played in the mixed doubles together with Vanessa Neo against the European All-Stars. And Terry Yeo stays with the men's doubles. So different partner from yesterday, although they were successful yesterday. So this is going to be interesting. Again, we're going to see the heart from the Singapore guys, which is I haven't said that forever and a day. There's no doubt at all. It's a very, very impressive new wave of ambition, which I really, really like. And we could be seeing an interesting matchup. Who knows? We might get three games again.
Hey, you know, with the way it's going right now, you can't expect what it's in the paper, you know, because you look at the ranking, you look at the personnel, the experience. At the end of the day, when they are on the field, you never know. Whoever has a good day, bad day, can see the outcome. But you are correct. The Indonesian Agung, A.Pratama, and Saputro, both of them are very, very experienced, but they have not been able to overcome all this, you know, great
On my right,
elite teams.
Singapore, represented by Bawa and Zhao Jiang. And on my left, Indonesia, represented by Angga Pratama and R.A.Saputro. Indonesia to serve.
Pratama
to Bawa.
Pratama will serve it.
Play.
Start of this fourth and final game of this matchup. Every single point counts. Every single match counts. So there will be big competition, despite the fact that Indonesia leading 3-0. They will want to continue being undefeated.
You must take care of the business against teams that are less strong. So at the end, like you mentioned, the 28 matches, the top 4 with the most points will go to semifinal.
Pratama fires one into the face. It's Indonesia 2-1. Saputro will serve. Going about their business very easily here at 4-1, and Saputro controlling the front after serving. It's important that, isn't it? You go forward, short serve, you go forward and you keep on the pressure.
That's the main ingredient of men's doubles. You got to put on the pressure.
5-1, they're doing exactly the right thing. Saputro keeping it simple and short. Oh, there you go, and then he defies me. It's in. Oh-ho.
One thing about playing against Indonesian mostly, because they play together most of the time, and very rarely they separate the players to play with another teammate. So teamwork will be big, huge favorite for Indonesian.
Oh, this is poor from the Singapore duo. It's 7-1 in this opening exchange.
Very quick so far.
Just
missed that one.
2-7.
Chrisnanta will serve at 2-7.
Once again, nice push.
8-2.
And straight down the middle, which is obviously the vulnerable part of the court, so not easy to retrieve. 8 points to 2, Pratama now. There's the middle of the court.
Service over. 3-8.
Out of play.
Service over.
Singapore could do better with that. Instead of floating it to the middle.
Yeah, there was no pressure. There was no need to play it that far through. Good shot. No back lift at all. Pratama's got great timing to play that shot. Caught the opposition by surprise. It was a great shot. 10-3.
Very quick.
And the 11-3, they go to the break. Wow, this is all happening frenetically.
Understatement of emphatically. John.
Emphatically and frenetically.
Yes,
Yeah.
I mean, quick, bam, bam, bam. I mean, probably one thing about the Singapore, they need to have probably more time or just slow it down a little bit instead of get up there and take the serve. If you have the opportunity to serve, slow it down. Talk or do whatever to get the tempo in their own favorable.
Yeah, and it certainly suits the way in which this Indonesian play,
Court 1,
this
20
pair
seconds.
play,
Court
they're back.
1,
They want to
20
get
seconds.
back onto the action as quickly as possible. Saputra eyeing up another serve here.
11-3. Play.
It's out.
Service over. 4-11.
He had all the action, didn't he, Chrisnanta? He got into position and threatened and then fluffed the execution. Well left.
Well, that's the difference between some of the players. The Indonesian practice for just a specialty for that players, such as mixed double or men's double or single.
It's in.
That was in. But
Service
for the
over.
Singaporean, probably they just play the game when they would
5-13.
come. Okay, you play mixed double today. You played single today. So that's completely different attitude or special training for them.
The shuttle was actually called out before because it was 5-13. But now at 14-5, Saputra's got the service. And again, he might just show us in a while a longer serve. But that's poor from Pratama.
Service over. 6-14.
Great.
He plays that net well. He's pretty
15-6.
fast. Yeah, lovely. Because he's not a small chap. He's quite rangy, quite tall. He's got a good reach as well.
Somehow the Singaporean is starting to get the timing back. Able to see the shuttle better.
Again, that down the middle shot has reaped rewards for Singapore. It's 8-15. Chrisnanta makes a really good contact with the shuttle.
Seems like this Singaporean is a little settled here. Time, yo.
Service over. 16-8.
Yeah, good combination. That's a great combination. Saputra taking up a role at the back of the court there, putting real pressure on down the line, and then Pratama again comes in at the death, but great combination work.
And clean up the smash.
Yeah. 17-8. Out of play, I think. Oh, is it good? Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
18-8.
Well played by Chrisnanta.
Service over.
A little smile from Pratama. He knew that he was tied in knots right there. But I tell you, I'm impressed by the way they defend as well.
Well, defense is about communication, trusting your friends or your partner, one another.
9-18.
Fault. 10-18.
Indonesian pair quite relaxed at the moment. They've got a huge lead, so they're not too worried at a couple of errors. Just happy to hit them like that. That's great, right into the pocket.
It's over.
Wow, that was not easy. It's way off in the back, and then Chrisnanta was standing way back too, so he had time to see it coming.
They are falling apart a bit at the moment under a great onslaught from A.Pratama and Saputro. It's 20 points to 10. It's game point here in the first, but a little lucky there for Chrisnanta. 11-20, but still loads and loads of profit made from the investment earlier. That's it, it's 21-11, and Indonesia have got a perfect situation at the moment. It looks like they could be going through the first 2 days of competition here in the Axiata Cup with a perfect scoreline. It doesn't tell the story of the matchups and the drama of the activity, but certainly as far as the scoreline's concerned, it's all looking as if it's going Indonesia's way, and that makes Toto happy, doesn't it?
I mean, yeah, of course, for the other team or the other team that part of Axiata Cups, one of the strengths of Indonesian are the doubles, because they're coming with a full team with a full preparation instead of a mixed-up team. So they knew deep down that that men's doubles or the mixed doubles probably their strength or their backbone of the team. But once again, for the Indonesian of Angga Pratama and Agung Saputra, it's not just about this Axiata. They need to win. They need to go in the super series and wins against somebody teams that are higher seeded than them. And they lost to Matthias Bawa and Karsten Mogensen in All England last month.
They've been consistent, the Danes, haven't they?
Yes.
Wow, they really...
Who would have thought, though? You know, I mean, you've been following the European
Second
tour.
game, the ball, play.
Second game is in progress.
One,
And immediately, Indonesia take the lead.
Wow, what a great backhand smash there. It's not easy.
low.
And you see Pratama as the server, he then immediately takes up responsibility at the net and stays there.
Service
Get
over.
your knee down a little bit.
1-2.
It's a lazy swipe.
Yes.
1-2. Hold on.
2-all.
Terry Gill will now serve.
Service fault
Oh,
call.
and a service fault call.
Service
Yeah.
over.
First
time in the
3-2.
Yeah, actually, it's certainly on the TV call. I don't know about others.
Yes.
It's long. It's 4-2.
4-2. Service over. 3-4.
Maybe the Indonesians thinking about a little bit faster than they want it to be. Want to wrap this match. Oh, 2 unforced error in a row.
4-all.
Well, I'm not sure what the makeup of the doubles teams from Malaysia will be tonight, but Woon Hyung and KKK will certainly be looking to improve on their performances. They're number 2 ranked in the world
5-4.
at the moment, but I think, if Pratama and R.A.Saputro can keep this intensity going, they're going to be certainly a big force to reckon with. Too many errors here at the moment, both sides of the net. It's 5-all.
But at the end of the day, the Singaporeans are more settled now. As we were seeing the first half of the first game, how much very quick, within less than 5 minutes, they scored 11 already, 11-3 if I'm not mistaken. At the top.
6-5. Yo.
What's a warning?
Don't change the shuttle until I give you permission. They're very expensive.
Really?
And then we don't have many ducks left.
I may not know all the rules, but can you imagine in tennis? Do you mind if I change the ball?
Well, it happens every 7 games here,
It's over.
automatically.
6-all.
It's a little bit more influential on the outcome of every point, I guess, here. 6-all.
Wow.
You know, before it actually left the racket of his opponent, it was up there.
Yeah.
Saputra flies. 7-6. Oh,
Well, the Indonesians are playing more careless now.
7-all.
another shuttle. They asked permission this time.
But, you know, what's the... I don't know. You know, the referee or the umpire needs to be asked, and they can't change the lineup.
Through the middle. Good.
Service over. 8-7.
Pretty excited there with that jump smash there. It's 8-all. It's been a stepladder this game. Everybody's getting on one rung, then one more pace, and then catch up again. 8-all. Fat.
Yeah.
Lucky. That was brilliant adjustment there from Chrisnanta.
9-8.
And he was way behind, but he was able to get the decent return. Well, again, another mistake by Saputra.
But resolute defense, particularly by Chrisnanta. I'm really impressed with him. 9-all.
Apologies, Saputro instead of Saputra.
Bro.
Yes, Putra and Putro is the same meaning, except from a certain area. Putro is like more like a central Java.
Ah, okay.
It's not surprising as well. The Singaporean was able to adjust to play in this second game. They're competing and battling against the Indonesian, far more experience and higher ranking.
I just spotted, I'll tell you about it in a minute after this one. It's 9-all. We'll go to the break and then I'll tell you. Is it in? No, it's out.
It's out.
10-9 Singapore.
10-9.
It was in. It's 11 points to 9.
11-9.
We go to the break.
Interval.
Singapore in the lead. Surely we're not going to have another 3-gamer. That would be a lot to take on board. Indonesia took the first one easily. They're struggling in the intensity of their game at the moment, made too many errors, particularly from the baseline. But at 11-9, Singapore doing well. They're learning quickly. Very impressive. Now, the point that I was going to make, Toto, is I've just looked at the lineup for the next battle, which will be Malaysia-Thailand, and that one's this evening. And we've got, in fact, Bunsat Ponsana playing in the men's doubles. Have you ever heard of that before? My goodness.
I know. I saw that one this morning.
Bunsat Ponsana, Sompon what is that? Anugrita Taiwan.
Yes.
Yeah. And then obviously KKK and Boon Hyung. So that is going to be
11-9.
fascinating. I'm really going to look forward to that. But of course, the big one everyone's looking for is Ratchanok Intanon and Tijingi Ratchanok, who had a fantastic matchup against Gina Rasmussen as she was. But, the youngster from Thailand is the new kid on the block. That's what I heard. So I hope you can join us for that one. We're in the fourth and final matchup here. And Indonesia found a way to get back into this 11-all.
Well, like it or not, Indonesian is battling against himself now. Too many unforced errors on their own.
It's very strange. Pratama, particularly when he's at the net, he tends to sort of just sit. He doesn't look comfortable when he's there. Yo nets it for 12-all.
12-all.
Well, you know, they're looking for this momentum, and one or two mistakes can change the course of the outcome of this match in the second game.
Great adjustment. Saputro finishes it, but lovely tip-tap play. Very, very flat on both sides. They're both keeping central positions in the court. And ultimately, something had to give. 13-12.
Great play by the Yo.
It was, but Pratama also went for the same shuttle just earlier, and of course he was then out of position. So a little bit of misunderstanding between the pair from Indonesia. 13-all.
Well, that's why you can't do that, especially this is your own partnership. Playing against somebody that is not a true double players or double team. Start to creep in their mind.
Well, we didn't see them make errors like that in the first game. It's really very interesting. 14-13 Singapore. Chrisnanta will serve it.
What's so good about the Singaporean pair, John? How much they can figured it out after they were down. We thought it's going to be finished by now. You know, they were able to make different tactics in the middle of the game, and then now look at where they are. They're ahead. Look at that.
Yeah.
16.
Back on their heels a little bit, and I'd be a little bit worried about Pratama. He just looks a little bit flat and not bubbly, and that shows in his play when he's just receiving.
It's the job of the partner, which is Saputro, trying to talk to him. Come on, get going. You know, give him some pep talk, give him some blood, or give him some confidence booster for him.
It is funny though. He just looks a little bit static. I mean, obviously when he's coming forward and on the attack, it's a different ball game. That's better. That's much better. There was action in that. It was good. It was solid. 15-16. Pratama will serve again, but that was certainly more proactive. He wasn't waiting for things to happen. great
Yes.
shot. Beautiful lean away. Well, he certainly made amends for his problems earlier. 3 points he lost, now 3 points he's basically had a huge hand in. 16 all.
Huge comeback.
Out.
Oh, my.
Service over. 17-16.
Good. Good one, Chrisnanta. You were right about you being impressive by him.
Yeah, he's been lively. Certainly he's been, the two, I think he's been more consistent. 18-16, Yosef. Yeah, great stuff, Yo. Well done.
19. Oh, my. This is 2 points away. Oh. Like you said, you mentioned about you being impressed about Chrisnanta. Chrisnanta is an Indonesian name. I mean, I'm sure he is an Indonesian or born in Indonesia, moved to Singapore.
Well, that was a let-off. Yo was right there, could have smothered it. Put it into the net instead. 17-19. Now, we had a really good series in the first game. A.Saputro. And he started well here with a good serve and finished it off nicely. It's 18-19.
Still not out yet.
But again, the crowd have come now. We're hearing them, they're lively. And there's no doubt at all the players' concentration will be inspired by that. 18-19. It is out, it's 19 all. And that's a really good fight, that good, strong fight.
Oh, not 19 now.
Are you seeing Singapore go home again, or is this another one now?
No, this is just nothing. It's working inside the single.
Well, it's worked, that's for sure. They started their chanting, their singing, and the noise has inspired their team. Look at this. From 17-19 down, it's 20-19, and match point here. Saputro can serve for the match. Final points? Maybe.
Nope.
Not quite. 20 all.
Service over. 20 all. Jenny, play.
Chrisnanta will serve at 20s. Oh, it's a mistake from Pratama. He got really excited by that. Took a good look at it and then decided to... He went, if anything, I think he went a bit early on it, played it low. 21-20, it's Singapore with a chance to level things in this game, the second game. Chrisnanta.
This is too much.
Pratama made amends.
Over.
21 all.
All.
We have to remember, let's just remind ourselves, although it's the second day of competition, this is the first time we've seen the Indonesians on the show. A totally different team in the first game. That's a good point for Pratama. So he failed with the first chance, and he builds himself another opportunity right here. 22-21, Indonesia. Pratama's got the service here, so he can win the match with this.
Okay, they're talking right now. They're asking him, come on, get go, stay with the aggressive. Don't let him attack.
Even court, 22-21.
Oh!
Singles an error there by Chrisnanta, who's had a great match up until that point. He was the one that got excited, put it into the net, 23-21, a very exciting second game. And, well, Indonesia have done the business. They were pushed very, very hard in this matchup. Several of them,
Match
well,
won by
really
Indonesia,
close, but ultimately
21-11,
it's 4 points
23-21.
for Indonesia. They have beaten Singapore by 4 matches to 0. They beat yesterday. They had a really, really good match against Vietnam and beat them by 4-0. So that's 8 in the bag, and you have to say that's a great start. 28 is the ambition, and that's a great start for Indonesia. So we finish the day's proceedings right here. We'll come back for some more action with Malaysia and Thailand later on. I hope you can join us for that one. Second day of Axiata Cup is alive and kicking here in Surabaya.
Semangat Anda hingga pukul 10 malam nanti. Apakah Anda mau? Kalau mau, mana tepuk tangan Indonesia? Baik, kita waktunya untuk bagi hadiah di sini. Nah, kalau hadiah ini baru doyan nih. Turun semua ke sini, ya. Oke. Sebelum saya bagi-bagi hadiah, saya pengen tahu dari para pecinta bulu tangkis Indonesia khususnya Surabaya ini. Ya, sebentar. Sule ngapain Sule di sini? Sule ini sebentar. Oke. Sebelum kita bagi-bagi hadiah, kita mengingatkan. Siapa punya Facebook? Punya Facebook nggak? Facebook punya ya. Oke. Mau iPad mini nggak? iPad mini mau? iPad mau? Oke. Caranya gampang banget. Kamu tinggal langsung aja masuk ke dalam Facebook kamu. Kamu tinggal langsung aja cari Axiata Cup. Nah, Anda gabung di sana. Anda cukup isi data pribadi, isi slogan, dan juga ajak 10 teman kamu untuk bergabung di dalam Axiata Cup. Anda bikin Dream Team, langsung Anda bisa mendapatkan 2 iPad mini di setiap minggunya akan diundi ya. Jelas?